Be sure to check out my book, Humble Homes, Simple Shacks, on Amazon.com, Tiny House, Cabin, Treehouse, and Fort Concepts. And our next workshop, Putnam, Connecticut, in May, fully hands-on. Starting, brother. Whether you like it or not, man, it's cold.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm Deke from RelaxShacks.com in North Adams, Massachusetts. Don't worry, I'm going to turn it to you because they don't want to see me. I don't want to see me. I have to edit this thing. Maybe, maybe not. Right. We're with David Lockman. David was, what, an attendee maybe at two of my workshops.
Yeah.
Treehouse building.
Treehouse, and then we did the one in your backyard, or your neighbor's backyard.
That's right, okay. Didn't you come to Vermont too?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, maybe not, okay. All right, so David's been working on, not in the cold, I hope, right?
No, I had to stop. It's only half done.
It's like
really.
literally like 0 degrees right now or close to it. So David he's kind of at a point where he stopped working on this and kind of buttoned it up a little bit, like you said, loosely, just to keep the elements out. But he's working on a trailer on wheels. And tell us a little bit about the project.
So I was just inspired by tiny houses and want to practice building one. I have an 8-year-old boy who needs a clubhouse. So I got this 5x8 foot base and built out so that it's 6 feet wide, and then there's a loft at about 6.5 feet, and that's 6x8 feet. So and there's a nice Tough-Tex clear roof.
Okay, where'd you get the trailer from? Because that looks pretty souped up. Those tires are pretty decent size, or
yeah. I actually ended up
fairly rugged.
buying a new one at one of the local hardware stores. Had some for sale.
Okay.
So that was the biggest expense.
Now I got to ask. This thing's like a tower. It's so tall. How tall is this?
Right. Yeah. So it's the wooden part alone is like 12 feet, and then there's a couple feet underneath.
So you're almost maxing out here. I was gonna say,
yeah.
like, I don't. I mean, it's on wheels to be portable. But I wouldn't take any corners too quickly.
Right, and I would watch out for electric lines too.
That too. So you're pretty much rocking the max at 13'6" there. And like we said, David's far from done, but you can kind of get a feeling for what it's gonna look like when it's done. I've seen pictures. Let's head inside. Actually, I saw pictures you'd posted on Facebook. I'm like, what can you fit in? And this is coming from a guy who's built some small stuff. I'm like, what can you fit in 5x8? But inside, and the camera probably won't do it any justice. Let me get up in here. Try not to slip on my keister. So let me pull back here.
Right.
So as you look around, David, you're a pretty tall dude. You're what, 6'1"?
I'm 6'1", yeah.
Yeah, so you got just enough clearance over your head, couple windows. Looks like you're probably going to put a window back there, I imagine?
Yeah, window back here.
Okay.
And the windows are all recycled from other people's projects.
So what are the plans layout-wise down here? You just keep it open, a little food prep area, you know? Or
yeah, so I'll put a table here, maybe a fold-down table for the kids to play with. And I want to build, this will be good, because I want to build, instead of a ladder or a ship's ladder, I want to have it have a quarter turn. Okay. So you walk here and then you exit.
What about some like pegs, cantilevered pegs you can step on? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
What about
and then there'll be a trap door with
an exercise trampoline to bounce your way up? Here's what I want to show them real quick, David, because this up here is surprisingly big.
Yeah, so that's 4 feet on one side and 2 feet on the other.
Here's the Tough-Tex roof. I guess I'm doing a limbo to film this, but 2 feet on the knee wall end.
Yeah.
But that's like a surprising amount of space. I mean, you could fit. I would imagine in the front here, almost fit like a queen-size bed, at least a full bed.
Yeah.
Over there, and you have all this room left over here, which is like 3 feet across, I would say. You put any windows here, or what's the plan up here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a window there. I'd like to get a bubble window that would stick out.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not sure where to find one.
Pet Peak.
Pet Peak? Okay.
Yeah, I think you can buy it for pets online. Those things are awesome.
Yeah.
So, what's the eventual? I got to ask. What's the eventual plan with the siding? What are you going to use? Do you know?
You know, these are plywood, and I was going to use tongue and groove on these other sides.
Okay.
Because we used a lot of that in your workshops.
Yeah, tongue and groove looks nice. Simple to do.
And build a doorway.
Yeah. No, man, it's fun. I want you to tell them about, we're in North Adams, Mass. In the summer they have a lot of music fests and tourists. So I thought your plan was kind of interesting. Your side plan with this place.
Right. Yeah. So my side plan, maybe to recoup some of the costs of building this. So North Adams is home of Mass MoCA, which is the largest fine and performing arts museum in North America. And sometimes they have these big music festivals like Wilco, and 6,000 or 7,000 people come to a town of like 15,000. And everybody goes on Airbnb and rents all sorts of things. So I might make this an Airbnb rentable structure for those things in the summer.
That would be pretty funky, especially for bands and the following bands like Wilco and some of those, some pretty adventurous people. So
Right.
very smart, very business-minded, David. Gold star for you.
But otherwise, it's my son's playhouse.
Oh, man, it's
we call it
fun.
the clubhouse.
I can't wait to see when it's done. Hey, thanks so much for giving us the quick little tour, and we look forward to seeing what it looks like down the road.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Now let's get inside before I lose some fingers. Oh my God.